What's up, everybody? In this video, we are going to combine serial read and write into a single program. This will create a two-way communication between Node-RED and the Arduino. In this video, we won't create anything new, but combine two of our previous sketches. Start off by logging into Tinkercad using your course username. Select Circuits in the menu under your designs. You will see our multiple inputs-serial output circuit that we made in a previous video. Hover over the sketch and click on Tinker This in the top left-hand corner. Open a separate tab and log into Tinkercad using your course username. Select Circuits in the menu under your designs. You will see our LEDs-serial input circuit that we made in a previous video. Hover over the sketch and click on the gear in the top right-hand corner. Select Duplicate. Click the name of our circuit in the top left corner and change the name to Serial Input and Output. We want to copy the components from the multiple inputs-serial output circuit. Select the potentiometer from the components and add it to the breadboard. Change the resistance of the potentiometer to 1 kilo-ohm. Connect a black wire from terminal 1 to ground and a red wire from terminal 2 to power. Connect the wiper pin to A0 on the Arduino. Select a button from the components, collect terminal 2B to ground using a black wire, and terminal 1B to pin 4 on the Arduino. Next, we will add code. Click on the Code tab and ensure the text drop-down is selected. Fill out the information in the header of our code. Update the program name and description. The program name is Serial Input and Output, and the description is a sketch where we will combine serial input and output. Next, we will copy the code from the multiple inputs-serial output circuit. Start by copying the variables. Copy the variable statement to the serial input and output sketch. You will need to update the button pin variable to 4. In the setup function, copy the pin mode statements to the serial input and output sketch. In the loop function, copy the code and paste it to the serial input and output sketch. Add some comments to organize the code by serial read and serial write. If we look at our code, you will see that we are using the serial.println and serial.print statements to write statements that help us debug and other statements that write data between the Arduino and Node-RED. We want to avoid writing data to the serial monitor unless it is data that will have sensor information. Review your code and comment out any serial.println or serial.print statements that aren't writing serial data from a sensor. Start in the setup function. Comment out the serial.println statement as it is not sensor data. Update the getData function. Comment out the serial.println statements that are used to debug the values we are reading from the serial port. Now, the only serial.print or serial.println statements we have are used to send serial data as a JSON string to the Node-RED program. Upload the sketch to the Arduino using the Arduino IDE. You can test the buttons, potentiometer, or send values through the serial monitor. Ensure you have Node-RED running and open it in a browser. You should see our previous flow we created, which uses the dashboard to write to the LEDs. Let's load the Node-RED flow we previously built for the potentiometer and button. I have posted the files to Blackboard. Click on the hamburger menu and select Import. Click on Select a file to import and select the JSON file. Click Import. A warning window may pop up. If it does, click Import Copy. Click Deploy. You will likely see an error in your debug window saying no such file or directory. This is because the address of the Arduino in the serial read flow that you imported is incorrect. Click on the serial read flow and you will see Not Connected under the serial in node. Double-click on the serial in Node. Click the pencil icon, and then click the magnifying glass next to the address of your serial port. You will see the address of the Arduino connected to Node-RED. Select it and click Update. Click Done. Click Deploy and open the dashboard in a browser. You will notice that your potentiometer and button are not showing up on your dashboard. This is because Node-RED is loading them to a separate page titled Home. You will see a hamburger menu next to Home in the dashboard, and if you click it, it will take you to a page with your potentiometer and button. We can fix this in Node-RED by clicking on the cog icon. You should see two homes listed under the UI_ tab. Double-click and delete one of them. Next, you will see that the potentiometer and button are no longer associated with the UI_ tab. Double-click each and ensure they are assigned to the Home tab. Deploy and view the dashboard, and it should be fixed. Try turning the potentiometer or pressing the button on the breadboard. You should see the dashboard update. Next, try sliding the analog LED slider or pressing the digital LED switch. You should see the LEDs change. You will see that we are reading and writing between Node-RED and the Arduino. Awesome! At the end of this video, you should be able to read and write serial information between Node-RED and the Arduino.